What's going on, guys? We just cracked $97,830 Bitcoin USD. We're looking at potentially pushing 100K by the end of November. I think at this rate, we're going to be having a pretty good Christmas for Bitcoin and then an exciting New Year's. Looking forward to Trump officially taking over and maybe pushing that price beyond that, depending on whether it's priced in the market or not. Now, we've also, on top of that, we've had Blackrock recently and now trading options on their ETF. And so that's a lot more traders entering the market. And we are just running out of Bitcoin. There's only 2.3 million Bitcoin left on exchanges currently at today's prices. And then there's 19 million mined, and there's only 2 million left to ever be mined. And so we're really running out of Bitcoin here. So yeah, 2.3 million available on exchanges as of today. Now, MicroStrategy, they own 330,000 Bitcoin. And so with the 2.3 available, if they bought another amount, that would leave only 2 million left. Michael Saylor has announced that he's going to be raising 42 billion over the next 3 years to buy Bitcoin. On top of Michael Saylor's holdings, we have the ETF in Blackrock now reached 474,000 Bitcoin, worth $46 billion. As well as the US government owns 213,000 Bitcoins. And with Trump potentially pushing a Bitcoin strategic reserve, we can see that number reaching potentially 1 million Bitcoins in the next 5 years. That's been their goal set. If the strategic reserve gets pushed through, their goal is to reach 1 million Bitcoins. That is just ridiculous. So that is just a supply squeeze. The proposal for a Bitcoin strategic reserve is the first positive economic announcement basically ever. And so we look back at 1933 when the government announced they would be seizing our gold. That is a negative announcement. Then we have 1971 when Nixon announces that he's terminating the convertibility of the US dollar to gold. And so it's going off the gold standard and allowing money printing to go through the roof. Then we have the 2008, the Fed announces they are going to they're going to create a troubled asset relief program known as TARP, a $700 billion government bailout designed to keep troubled banks and other companies in operation in the 2008 collapse. And so around $245 billion in taxpayer money was used to stabilize more than 700 banks. And so all these announcements have been negative, have affected the economy negatively, the country negatively, even the world negatively. It's weakened the US dollar. We now have a Bitcoin strategic reserve potentially in play as of next year. I really hope this comes through. That is the first big positive economic announcement since forever. And so really exciting times. We have January 20th to look forward to as Trump gets in. He might start getting these things under wraps straight away, or it might take some time, but I would love to see a Bitcoin strategic reserve. I think it's a really good way for the US to start paying off its debt. It will create more adoption for Bitcoin. I think other countries will want to copy the same, and we're just going to see an absolute supply squeeze. So just remember, 2.3 million available on exchanges today. We've got a company that owns over 300,000. We have an ETF that's nearly reached 500,000. These people are not slowing down with purchasing. We have the US potentially jumping on board on top of the stock they already have. And I can imagine countries will follow, and therefore other businesses will follow, other people will follow. And yeah, this is just an absolute supply squeeze we've never seen before. Bitcoin at all-time high. We'll see what happens. We'll see when it cracks 100K, and then we'll see what happens next year. Hope you guys enjoy this one. And we've just reached 98,000. Cheers, boys.